Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I have a candle day sale haul. I was waiting on this box to come in the mail because I ordered online and I went in store. So if I look the same as my last videos, I am pre-filming because it's easier. So yeah. Anyways, if you want to see what candles I picked up, then just keep on watching. So as I'm sure everybody and their mother knows, Bath and Body Works finally released their rewards program here in Texas. Is it everywhere now? Did they release it everywhere? Because I know for the longest time, like it was only in like California and maybe one other place or so. But it finally came to Texas, and so I have access to stuff now. And so it said that on Thursday night at 8 p.m., which was what, 6 or 7 p.m. my time, you would have access to shop. Let me just tell you, I got on the app and it was like you're in line to shop. So I was like, okay. I left my phone sitting and it said that I was gonna be next in line in like an hour. So I was like, okay. So I set the time. I went and took a shower. I got ready for bed. I did everything. I got my kids ready for bed, came back, still was waiting. And then what it did was it like kicked me out of line and reset me. So then I was in line for another hour. I just left my phone sitting beside me and I was waiting for it to let me in. So then finally, when I got in, I think it was about probably 9 or 10 o'clock my time, which was 11 or I think 11 o'clock, whatever time that they follow. I was so stressed because the site kept glitching, and every time I would add something to my cart, it either wouldn't put it in my cart or it would do like a double. So I'd have to go in and remove it. But I had already had stuff in my cart previously before the sale even started, and it wouldn't, and I had set them to go pick up in store, but I never actually did it. And so then I was trying to remove those out of my cart and it wouldn't let me because it kept saying pickup is not available on these items. And I'm like, I don't want to try to pick it up. I just want it out of my cart because I'm not trying to buy this one. And so long story short, I ended up taking about 4 hours to get my actual online order placed. And then I went in store the following night. So there's my story. My store was pretty packed, but it wasn't anything like unbearable. I went with my husband and kids. He pushed our little one around in the stroller. My older one, I basically held onto his shoulders like this, and he walked around with me smelling candles while my husband kind of just stayed off in the corner with the strollers. So we were in and out within 30 minutes, and I only got a couple candles in store because I pretty much ordered everything that I wanted online anyways. So anyways, I'm talking a lot. I hate when people do that, so let's just go ahead and get started. I didn't buy this one for Candle Day. I just bought this one yesterday in store because I just absolutely wanted it. Candles were on sale for $16.95, and I was already getting some other stuff, and my mom was getting some stuff, so I was like, I'm just going to get this candle because I want to get it, and I'm not going to pay shipping to order this candle online. So anyways, this is the candle called Cuddle Weather. First of all, I love the packaging on this line. I don't remember what this line is called, but it is, the scents are warm gingerbread tea, cinnamon shortbread, a cozy blanket. Which literally, this right here is what I want my home to smell like. I've been saving all my candles. I've burned a couple that I didn't really care for, but all of my candles I've been saving for when we get a house, hopefully in 2023. I'm really excited. So I have been saving all my candles, and this one, this is my home scent. This is my home scent. I don't know when Cuddle Weather came out. I've never heard of this one before. But it smells like a gingerbread. It smells like a gingerbread house with a hint of cinnamon. Literally like Christmas time, but like not overly Christmas. I picture walking into like a front door, and this is immediately like what hits you in the face, but like you've got really bright lights everywhere, and there's like a fireplace going, but also you've got the Christmas tree twinkling in the background in the front window so everybody can see it when they're driving down the street. And like everything is just bright, but also really warm. And this is my favorite candle, I think, of all time. And I want to buy a couple more because I want to have a lot of this. I wonder if they make this in a wallflower because this is it. I love this so much. And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I really, really love this. so much. Okay, now this one is not one that I've ever bought before because I'm not a. What's weird is whenever I was younger, I used to be a peppermint person. Anything peppermint, I was obsessed with when I was like 17. Everything peppermint. I wanted peppermint lotion, peppermint lip gloss, peppermint candles, peppermint body wash, peppermint everything, peppermint car freshener. I wanted everything peppermint. So, and I loved candy canes, like the blue candy canes when I was a kid. And I've never thought to get crushed candy cane, but my friend Jessica was like, you need to try crushed candy cane. It's so good. So I was like, okay. So a few months ago, actually it was Halloween, right before Halloween, me and my husband were in store. And we bought the little mini because I was like, I'm gonna buy this one because Jessica said I need it, and I don't want to buy a full size and then not like it. And the little candles were on sale for like $5.95 or something. So I got the little one, but I have my wax warmer right here, and I have a lady that I buy waxes from on Macari, and they're Bath and Body Works waxes. And I bought peppermint sugar cookie. Well, I decided to put peppermint sugar cookie wax in the wax warmer and then light the crushed candy cane candle. Let me just tell you, I've never been into scent mixing, but those two scents, my room smells so good. It smells so good. So I was like, I have to get a full size of this candle because I need to have it to mix with peppermint sugar cookie. It kind of smells like, I think this one got melted in transit because it's so hot in Texas. My kid wants me to hurry up and be done filming. He doesn't like whenever I leave him. He's about to be 2. This right here smells like a sweet candy cane. It really does. It doesn't smell too toothpaste-like. It smells like sweet mint, like a vanilla sweet mint. It's crunchy peppermint, white sugar, frosted mint leaf. Okay, there you go. It smells like mint vanilla, like vanilla mint. That's really what it smells like. I like the scent, but it's not one that I would want to burn on its own. It is definitely one that I want to mix with sugar cookie, which brings me around to peppermint sugar cookie. So I had bought this one in 2020 on Candle Day, and I lit it last year, and it had no throw whatsoever, which I was sad because I loved this candle, and it was literally my last candle last year when I burned it. It was my last candle to burn. I saved it for the very last one. I smelled nothing at all, and I was like, well, that's really disappointing because what's weird is when I smell it in the jar, I don't like it that much. It kind of smells like a cookie and feet, but I don't know, it's off. It's a little bit weird when I smell it in the jar, but when you light it, it's way different than when you light it. And now that I know that I can mix these two together and they pull, the throw is so much better. So I went ahead and got this one just to light with crushed candy cane. I don't really care for this packaging. It's kind of not my favorite, but I got it and I'm not disappointed. Okay, this one is one that I got on Candle Day in 2020. I skipped Candle Day last year because I had a lot of like mental health issues going on and stuff, and I just wasn't all there. And so I skipped last year, but the year before that, I had bought the perfect Christmas, and I lit it in our apartment, and I don't know, it was one of those where it smelled good, but it got old after a couple days of lighting it. Like even my husband was like, can we do a different candle now? Because it just kind of got, I don't know, it was filling the apartment weird, and it just wasn't the vibe that we were going for. I bought it again last year on sale after Christmas was over when they're trying to get rid of like the remainder of their Christmas stock. So I bought it last year and I had it, and so I had it in my candle stock, and I went ahead and lit it because I was like, I don't really care for this scent. It's very piney. So I was like, those aren't really, my favorite type of scent. So I went ahead and lit it here because I was like, I don't care to have this candle in my next home. So, but I was wrong because I lit it and something about the way it filled the home. This smells like a straight pine cone when I smell it in the jar. The notes are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. I don't know if I read the peppermint sugar cookie is crushed peppermint, vanilla extract, creamy butter, and soft sugar cookies. I think the butter part. The butter is the part that I'm smelling, that I'm saying it smells off. But anyways, so this is the packaging. I love this packaging. And See, fresh cut pine, that is the first note, but it smells like a pine tree when I'm smelling it in here. If I don't like it in the jar, but when I light it, it makes our house smell so like cozy. Like it doesn't smell like a pine forest. It smells like wintertime and Christmas time. And I was like, okay, I didn't know I liked that so much, so I went ahead and ordered another one because I was like, now I gotta have it again for, I know that this will be out again next year, but if we move and I want to smell the perfect Christmas in the summertime, I want to have the option. So I went ahead and got it, and also I love this jar, so even if I hold it off till next year. So I love that one. Okay, this is one that I have to get every year because gingerbread and cinnamon are like my favorite. So I got spiced gingerbread. I'm not the biggest fan of this like striped situation going on. But this one it smells like you're baking cookies and like you're building a gingerbread house on the table with your kids, and you've got like the fireplace crackling, but then you've also got like soft Christmas music playing, and maybe like you're watching football, but you've got it turned down because you've also got the Christmas music going and you don't want too much of a noise. And you just ate dinner, so all the kids are excited to like do the gingerbread house and then eat it. That's what this smells like. It's not too sweet at all, in my opinion. I like really, really sweet candles, but this one's not. It's vanilla icing, cinnamon sugar, and fresh ground nutmeg. I love the nutmeg. Yeah, this one's good. Okay, this one is one that I got in store because I meant to order it online, and I'll show you when I get there. I thought this is the one that I ordered online, and I realized it wasn't. And I was like, well, crap. So I went in store. Luckily, they had it. And I was glad that I ordered what I did online because my store was pretty much out of everything that I did order. And they were bringing out like old stock from like summertime and stuff. And so, but this is caramel drizzle. The packaging's cute. And it smells like caramel. And what's funny is I hate the taste of caramel. I cannot eat caramel. It's gross. It makes me gag. It's just ugh. But this smells like a caramel frappuccino, and it's strong and it's really sweet, but it takes me going back to whenever I would go to like Denny's with my mom, and we would go get a cappuccino, and we would like share a breakfast plate. And it was just like, it was nighttime, it was real late at night. Like I had just gotten off of work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I would meet her over at Denny's at like 11 o'clock at night, and we would just drink a cappuccino with whipped cream on it and talk and share breakfast. And then yeah, so this is what that smells like to me, and it's sugarcane crystals, melted butter, whisked sweet cream. I love it. Do not light this in a small space though. I've had this the last couple of years, and it will give you a headache if you light it in a small space. A few years ago in our old house, I tried to light this in our bedroom. I had to move it to the living room because in our bedroom it literally filled it so thick. My husband was like, God, that's sweet. And he likes sweet smell too, but it was too sweet. So just don't light it in a small space. Okay, now this is the one that I thought I was getting instead of caramel drizzle, but like I said, the site kept glitching. So by the time I was like, I'm limiting myself to ordering 10 online. And so once I had the 10 in my cart, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm just going to go through and order. I still forgot one. I still forgot cinnamon caramel swirl, so I'll probably order that from someone on Macari. I can't believe I forgot that one because that was one of the main ones that I wanted. But this is the one that I got that I thought I was getting caramel drizzle because the packaging's that similar, like. But this is Mary Cookie. I love Mary Cookie, but I do have one of these already from last year, so I didn't care to buy it again. I'm not mad that I have it because now I can just burn the other one if I want to. But this one's good, but there's not anything like extravagant about it. Fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, rich vanilla. I love vanilla, but this one kind of smells like if you take your kid to Starbucks to get cake pop and you smell the cake pop. Or like the smell that Starbucks releases when they open their drive-through window and it goes into your car and it just smells sweet and like coffee. This doesn't have any coffee, but it smells very, very like birthday cake. Very kind of birthday cakey. It's like that vanilla, sweet vanilla birthday cake, cupcake. How many times can I say birthday cake? Moving on. Okay, this one released like, I don't know if this was a Candle Day special. I'm not 100% sure, but this is cinnamon spice vanilla and hot cocoa and cream. One of my favorite scents ever is the cinnamon spice vanilla and Paris Cafe. I think that's the one that it's mixed with. It released in the summer, I believe. I love that one. I have it in candle and I've got multiple wallflowers like stashed because I love that one so much. So when I saw cinnamon spice vanilla with hot cocoa and cream, I was like, okay, I've got to get that one. It's not my favorite. It's not bad. I feel like this one's going to be a lot better when I actually burn it. It's cinnamon, decadent milk chocolate, ground cinnamon, and vanilla bean. It smells, you really get the powerful hot cocoa and cream. I don't so much get the cinnamon spice vanilla. It's very strong of like hot chocolate powder. So like if you pour hot chocolate powder in a cup, that smell that it releases, that's what this smells like. So I don't know if whenever I burn it, if it'll have a different type of vibe to it, but it's very just hot cocoa to me. Okay, this one I had no intention of buying, but this candle was my favorite scent. Okay, so this is Vanilla Snowflake. Let me just tell you, this is Vanilla Snowflake. And it is frozen vanilla, iced fir needles, mint leaf, and coconut flakes. I don't know what it is about this candle. It takes me back to my childhood. It takes me back, not even so much my childhood, but like when I was like 13 or 14. I used to go to I grew up going to this church that I did everything at. We had parties, I went to my homeschool group there. I went to church there. Like, I grew up going there. My grandma worked there. She still works for them. And this, I can specifically remember one night going to a party there. It was like a big birthday party with like a DJ and stuff. And I remember I specifically bought all this new makeup to go. I was 14 or 15. I think I was 15. And this candle makes me think of something that I used to have. It was a body lotion or a body spray or something that I used to use. And it takes me back to being like 15 years old and being so excited to go like see my boyfriend at the time and like go dancing and listen to music and stuff and be with my friends. And I don't know what it's not that it smells that good to me. It's just, it takes me back to that, like those good memories of whenever I was younger. And I think that's why I like it so much, but it bothers me. I can't even give you like a vibe of this because the memory is what's stuck in my head when I smell this. It doesn't smell like anything specific. I literally cannot tell you what this smells like because it does not smell like anything specific. It just is it's lightly sweet. It's not overly it's not overly sweet, overpowering sweet, sickly sweet. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. It's just good. It's just good, and I love it. I'm not the biggest fan of this like packaging, but I love the smell. I've thought about buying multiple of those because I don't know, is that an every year scent, y'all that have been buying from Bath and Body Works? I've been buying from Bath and Body Works for years, but it's only been within the last year that I've actually started learning collections and stuff. So do they release Vanilla Snowflake every year? Is that like a new thing? Let me know. We've only got 4 more and then we're done. I promise. So this is one that I wanted, but I bought this one last year and I just burned it a few weeks ago and it sucked like really bad. I don't know if it was just the candle itself, but this is one of my favorite scents and it sucked. It made our entire house just smell like smoke, like burning smoke. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll take this one off my list. And so I took it off my list, but it was an online only exclusive. So after I placed my order, I was like, well, maybe if there's another candle sale or something, because I don't want to I don't want to pay for shipping. I already had to pay for shipping for these. So I was like, I don't care that much. When I went in store and I'd already picked up caramel drizzle, I saw this. There was 2 of them. It was buried under a stack. I literally freaked out and I bent down and I started moving candles and my son was like, Mama, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm trying to get to this candle, okay? And so, anyways, this is cinnamon and clove buds. Once again, I really actually like this packaging because the red and the trees, and I think when you light it, it like comes through the trees. But this is cinnamon leaf, clove bud, ground nutmeg. This is my favorite. My favorite. I have this in wallflowers, and I think I have this in like mini size too. the single wick. It smells so good in this jar. This jar smells better than the other jar that I had. But I'm just hoping that more cinnamon comes through when I light this one rather than the clove bud and like smoke, because I don't vibe with that. My house smelling like it's on fire. Like it's not even a good like fireplace type smoke. It was like my house is burning down type smoke, like choking type smoke. So I'm hoping that this one does better, but if it doesn't, at least I got it hella cheap, and it was exciting to find it in store, because at that point I was only going to get caramel drizzle, and I was like, am I really going to go through all of this just for one candle? So then when I found another candle, I felt like it was worth it, and I got kind of excited that I was able to find it in store even though it was an online exclusive. I think that's so fun when that happens. And then also I let my son pick out a hand sanitizer case for his hand sanitizer. So those were the only 3 things that we got in store, were those 2 candles and then his little hand sanitizer thing. But yeah, so that was a fun find. I was excited to find that. Okay, 3 left. So this is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Now, this one, let me read you the Santa's fresh baked cookies, a warm mug of milk with dashes of cinnamon and nutmeg. Okay, this one smells like, okay, Chips Ahoy cookies, specifically the regular Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. Nothing added, not the soft ones, the hard Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. Dad used to eat those like crazy, and this reminds me of like when you open the package of those cookies. That's what this smells like. It smells like Chips Ahoy cookies, but it also smells like when you bake a brownie and you go to pull it apart, and the steam that comes out from baking it, because it's still so warm, that smell that comes out with the steam of the sweetness of the brownie, this also smells like that. But it also smells like if you take a warm glass of milk and you dip the cookie in it, the way that the cookie leaves behind like chocolate pieces in the milk. If anybody's ever done that, that's what this candle smells like. So I hope that y'all picked up my vibe on that one, but this is the candle, and it's good. It also smells nothing like Cookies with Santa from last year, because I know that some people were saying that they're supposed to be similar. It smells nothing like that to me. I like Cookies with Santa a little bit better, but that one just smells like Chips Ahoy cookies with me with a warm glass of milk. So, yeah. This one was a bit of a blind buy, sorta and not sorta. So I love this packaging. This is Snowy Coconut Frost. So I'm not sure if you can see, it's like got that holographic. So it is iced coconut, white birch, warm vanilla. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. And what sucks is I'm obsessed with the soap in this smell. That's why I bought the candle. I bought the soap in this scent, and I was like, oh my God, the coconut smells so good and sweet. So when I saw that they had it in a candle, I was like, I need this. It's going to smell so good. It's going to be the perfect bathroom scent. No. This kind of smells like chlorine water to me. Like, I don't smell any coconut at all, first of all. It's not very strong. The whole candle itself is not very strong. It smells like a water park. Like when you go to a water park, not with like the good like sunscreen type vibe. This is like when you're swimming in the lazy river and you smell the chlorine water all over the floaties and like just in the air because you're literally in a pool. That's what this smells like. It's like sweet chlorine water. I don't know. Maybe it'll smell better burnt, but I was a little bit disappointed in that one. So there's that. Okay, this is the last candle, and this one I was so excited to get. I want to get this in the single wick, and I want to get some wallflowers in this. I love coffee. If you know me, I'm obsessed with coffee. I love coffee. You follow my Instagram. I always post about my husband's getting me coffee, all that type of stuff. So every year when there's a coffee scent, I have to get it. I have Backups of Paris Cafe. I have whipped coffee, like pumpkin spice latte, like all the coffee candles. Give me all the coffee candles. So this is Fa La Latte, however you want to, Fa La La Latte. Okay, anyways, the packaging's cute. But this is a shot of espresso, sweet vanilla foam topped with warm cookie crumbles. This smells like Starbucks, but like in the best way possible. It is like coffee, strong coffee with a hint of sweet, and I love it so much. Like when you walk into Starbucks and it's cold outside and Starbucks has their heater on real warm, and you walk in and like you hear them blending, and like you hear like everything going on, and you're just excited to be there, and it's dark outside and you're just going to get a warm coffee with whipped cream on it and just sit there and relax and just chill because Starbucks is cozy. That's what this smells like. A cold winter night going to get a coffee at Starbucks and sitting on their little fancy leather chairs. I don't know if y'all's have those, but mine do. So, anyways, with that being said, that is every candle that I picked up. I got 12. No, actually, well, in this haul there's 13 because I picked up Cuddle Weather yesterday. That was just a throw in because I just got it. So, anyways, those are the 13 candles that I've picked up recently. And yeah, what candles did you pick up? Did you skip candle day? Do you think candles are a waste of money? I love candles more than anything because I'm such a vibe person, and I love walking into someone's home and like being slapped in the face with the smell that smells good. That's what I love. I've always done that in my homes and my apartments and everything because it just makes me happy. So yeah, all of these I'm so excited about. And yeah, but I want to know what you picked up, if you picked up any candles, because I'm nosy. And let me know if there's any scents based off of these that you think that I would like or I should try. So anyways, I hope that this video was helpful, and I hope that you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Either way, it helps me out. Anyways, don't forget to go follow my socials. I'll have all that linked down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope that you'll have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you on my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.